Yes, India is taking it casually. India thinks that 147 is no score, and they have lost 2 wickets unnecessarily. That is the only thing that one can say. There was no need to play this shot, as there was no need for Abhishek to play the shot that he did. 10 for 2 in the third over.
रख रख चालू कर
Asian Paints Royale Glitz. To glitz up your decor, give a missed call to 80504 80504.
Glitz up your decor. It's worth it.
सर ये डीएफओ कब क्या है?
पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम्स खेल रही हैं।
कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
Opposition captain now. Tilak Varma's arrived at number 4. You're not in form. Like Suryakumar Yadav hasn't been in the best of form apart from that first game against Pakistan where he smashed 47. So all the more reason to try and play it along the ground rather than go the aerial route. Because your timing will not be there, because your form is not good. Slip in position, second slip. Nicely bowled from Afridi. Look at the numbers of Tilak Varma playing his 30th, 31st innings, 30 up until now. Average of 50, it's terrific stuff. Strike rate of 150 is outstanding as well. High score of 129 out against South Africa. Remember that one. Top knock. Scrambling one, and he's off the mark. Have a look at this shot. Foot has gone nowhere near, and he knows as soon as he's hit it that he's going to be in trouble. That's a fine catch, the top class catch that. The skipper himself, Salman, taking a superb catch, getting his fingers under the ball. Another slow ball as well. 2 wickets, the 2 slower deliveries. One from Ashraf, one from Afridi. 1 run from this over up until now, and a wicket. We're 1 ball shy of 3 overs, 11 for 2.
सर ये डीएफओ कब क्या है?
पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम्स खेल रही हैं।
कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது. அந்த பொண்ணு உங்ககிட்ட பேசும்போது சந்தேகப்படுற மாதிரி வித்தியாசம் ஏதாவது தோணுச்சா உங்களுக்கு? இல்ல சார்.
இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் முடியிற வரைக்கும் பணம் வராது சார்.
போலீஸ்க்கு பணம் வராது.
ऐप के बारे में क्यों नहीं बताइए भाई? ऊपला वो दिया
Suryakumar Yadav with a good catch diving forward, got his fingers underneath it. That's what a little bit of a juggle as well, and a roll. At one stage he wasn't too sure where that ball was, but ended up
के बीच कभी आए न कुछ, इसीलिए Manforce Ultra Feel Thin Condoms, India's #1 brand.
माँ के पैरों की धूल माथे पर ही, चांद चांद तारों को भी हासिल कर फिर घर आना चाहूं।
Correct though. The taste of success.
Never mind if you start slowly. Don't play risky shots.
That's been pretty good thinking so far from Pakistan. Obviously some thought put behind this outing up until this stage. It's been
Kitchen fittings by Ozo makes the world go.
the cell phones out.
I think the DJ has asked them to do that. That is feature of the T20 where the DJs speak in between deliveries, not in between overs.
सर ये डीएफओ पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है, कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
फिर से चल पड़ी है आज वो हुनर की हवा और एक ही सवाल पूछती है, बता कुछ में अलग गया।
Oh my God!
इधर 5G है इन चलते चल नहीं है बात तो वो एयरटेल अभी नहीं चले 5G सही
India's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से रात 9:30 बजे Sony Live और Sony Entertainment Television.
Well, picked the slow delivery up quite nicely, moving away and punishing the ball, then playing his clock sweep, then the pull shot, playing everything. And then, of course, clearing the front foot and hitting a huge six to get to a half century. He was upset when he got out. And we know now why, because with that wicket, the doors were open for the Indian spinners to come and strike. And that's exactly what they did. Kuldeep Yadav took 4 wickets, Akshar Patel took 2 wickets, Varun Chakravarti took 2 wickets, so 8 wickets taken by the Indian spinners, choking up the Pakistan batting. Good catch, low down. Then again in the same over, looking to go for the biggie, not picking the googly. Then moving across and being out LBW, and in the same over, last ball of that over, hitting it straight down long off's throat. So those 4 wickets certainly pushed Pakistan back from what otherwise looked like a 180 plus score.
Yeah, look at the match summary, 146, that's all, with Pakistan losing those last 9 wickets, just 33 runs, which really puts them in no man's land to a certain extent at the halfway mark, but 11 for 2 now, India. Righto, here we go again. Afridi charging in. Very good delivery from Afridi. Trying to stop the one, run out. Oh, that would have been interesting. From the reaction of the Pakistan players, had a hit, might have been gone. 12 for 2.
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी 50 लाख इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए दे रहा
सर ये डीएफओ कब क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है, कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
Last over, we'll show you shortly what happened with that. Fahim Ashraf. Starting his second over. Oh, it's a bit wide. He's reached it in the end. They're going to come back for the second. No, this time they stay with just the one. Want to take it back now to the last ball of the last over.
I'm actually baffled by this Indian rush. I've just not understood what the unholy rush is. Look where he is. There's no chance. He would have been run out by miles. By miles. What is going on? Why are they panicking? Why are they playing the kind of cricket that they are doing?
Parker Zaman was the man that was charging in. There would have been 3 for 12. In fact, no, 3 for 11. So there would have been. That would have been interesting. So that's someone like Gill out. Here's number 39, couldn't find the timber. But that throw.
This is good cricket. They've taken two runs of the first 2 deliveries. Risk-free cricket. Big singles, maybe the odd 2. We're about 7-8 runs. Don't worry about the power play situation. Don't worry about those 2 fielders outside the 30-meter circle. You don't need to take advantage of that at the moment. You just need to play sensible cricket.
Slow delivery again. He's on the onside. Should be able to come back quite comfortably for the second now. 16 for 2 it is. 1 wicket going down with 7 on the board. The other one with 10 on the board. Put India on the back foot straight away. Very first delivery of Fahim Ashraf to Abhishek. Slower delivery. Reached it. Just scooped it up. Harris took the catch. Fahim was pretty pumped up. Afridi was in the game. Good catch from Salman Ali Agha. Bit of juggling. Got his fingers underneath it initially. And Afridi's got his teeth in this game too now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if the captain gives Afridi another over. The ball is moving. He's got a good rhythm going.
Straight to the man at mid-on. Working it hard in that region. Again, the slow ball from Ashraf. Lots of chat out there from Pakistan, as you'd expect at this stage. They would have been hurting at the halfway mark.
Yes, but at the moment it's just encouraging their bowlers, which is absolutely fine.
Yeah, it's all just encouraging the bowler, making sure there's a real buzz in the field. It's a nice shot, it's a lovely shot. Really nicely played. That is real talent from Gill.
Yes, he's medium pace, anticipating that this one would be a slower delivery going down the pitch, and then when Fahim, seeing Gill come down the pitch, dropped it short, he got into position so quickly, he's dropped it short there, see, as he saw it come down, and he placed his pull shot really well. Gets right on top of it, makes good use of his height, rolls his wrist to ensure the ball is hit along the ground, but powerfully between those 2 fielders.
Not likely to miss out on the pull shot, that's for sure. So 8 off the over. Last ball of over number 4. Once more, he's gone over the top. No, he's out. Good catch from Harris Ralph. He's got his second now. That is another big wicket. Pakistan will be delighted with the start they've had here. Their spectators are right behind them.
They're throwing it away. India are just throwing this match away. That is all one can say. You've just hit a boundary. You've got 8 runs from the over, and yet to go out and play this kind of a shot. India are throwing this match away. 20 for 3. Gill gone for 12. 4 overs bowled. Slower delivery. And look what happens. Very good catch. Timing his jump to perfection. Harris Rao, Fahim Ashraf getting another wicket. And in the power play, 2 more overs of the power play, India have lost their 3 wickets.
Goes for a dozen.
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी। इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए दे रहा।
फिर से चल पड़ी है आज वो हुनर की हवा और एक ही सवाल पूछती है, बता तुझ में अलग है क्या?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
India's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से रात 9:30 बजे सोनी लिव और सोनी एंटरटेनमेंट टेलीविजन।
So 20 for 3. 4 overs have been bowled.
इश्क के बीच कभी आए न कुछ, इसीलिए मैनफोर्स अल्ट्रा फील थिन condoms, India's #1 brand.
Kitchen fittings by Uso makes the world go.
It's a pitch report that this pitch is going to get slow. And a lot of variation from Fahim Ashraf got 2 wickets. Shaheen got a wicket on a slow ball.
Yes, definitely game on. And if you both stump to stump, back off for them, the most impressive thing about Shaheen today is the way he adjusted his left. He's pulled it back. Because the batsmen won't have the pace they had in the earlier game. So this is a terrific power play so far for Pakistan. It's not allowed India to get away. More importantly, for them to come back after that batting performance was to take wickets, which they have.
And got 3 wickets already. And that 2 of main players. So yeah, this is brilliant bowling from Shaheen. He's bowling his third.
There's example of that. When I said pace, you can see that ball not quite coming on. And that was at 1 from 40 clicks. This is the last man to be dismissed. Yes, not getting hold of it, not getting the elevation, but a really good catch this. Timed the jump to perfection. Takes it with 2 hands. Just what the doctor ordered as far as Pakistan is concerned. 3 in power play. They were taken that at the start.
Down leg side. Shaheen's jazzed up all right against India in this Asia Cup. I'll come back to it, but so far in this 4.3 overs, the paces, the variation, the slow balls, you can see tonight they bowl about at least 6, 7 or 8 slow balls, and that's what variation we talk about. And then of course the wicket ball of the main man. Oh, what a catch by Rauf at mid-on. They're coming back to Shaheen. Like I said, he's pumped up, jazzed up in this Asia Cup against India. 140 plus 5 deliveries against India, 34% versus other 12%. Big match player.
Now round the wicket. Right on the money. You can see the pressure building. There's no Hardik Pandya today, so the middle order will be tested. We've not had a great tournament as yet, the middle order. And then let's not forget, this is the final. So the pressure will be double.
And of course, Rinku is playing instead of Hardik Pandya, and he hasn't had a game in this Asia Cup. He probably had some rest, but on the middle, on this particular pitch, kind of 2 pace now. 26 wickets in first to 6 over Shaheen Shafi.
Just to show the improvement he's made. First 4 matches is 8 overs. The economy rate was 9.3. Next 3 matches, the 8 overs, he's got 5 wickets. He's brought it down to 5.3, and that's because he's put the length back.
You realize back of a length is the way to go on this particular track, on this pitch. I suppose in any pitch, especially against the likes of Abhishek Sharma, he bowled beautifully first over, just back of a length, slip there, backward point on the boundary.
Sweet, very sweet from Sanju Samson. Just easing it into it. A welcome boundary for India to end the over. 25 for 3.
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन, केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी। 50 लाख इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए। ये रहा।
सर, ये डीएफओ कप क्या है?
पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है।
कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा?
क्वालिटी उतने फिक्सर है
सर, हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब के साथ कि यहाँ कबाखाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
the sixth over, last over of the power play. Only 25 runs has been scored. Required run rate over 8. Fahim is to continue. 2 for 11 in his 2. Bowled beautifully. Under pressure.
He's been smart with changes of pace.
He had a good over and then he went, I think, for the Yorker maybe. It was too full, and what a shot. It was right in his area. No problem whatsoever, with full face of the bat, through extra cover. Beautiful. And he wasn't very happy with himself, actually, Shaheen, after that delivery. Here we go, frustration. It was such a good over. Given the boundary in the last ball.
This is good. Wicket to wicket. There's bowling within his limitations.
A sensible need of the hour. Just bowl within the stumps. If you're going to vary your pace, got to be within the stumps. And so far he has been exceptional. But a chat going on between the senior player, Fakhar Zaman, the skipper, Salman Ali Agha. It may be change of field. Got 2 fielders outside the inner circle, obviously. Into power play. Square leg in front of the leg umpire.
Again, nicely timed. Ball racing away to the boundaries. He adjusted well there, just waited on it a little bit longer because of the pace of this pitch.
It's such a good shot from Tilak Verma. It's not an easy shot to play on this kind of surface. It was a slow ball. He waited for it and played that beautifully in the gap between cover and mid-off. It was little wide, bit of width, and hence the boundary.
It's a quality shot. Just soaring in line, and Tilak Verma onto it in a flash. So boundary and now 6. That's fast hands for you.
Poor delivery. The fine leg was up, no pace. It was a slow ball as well. But look at the line, asking for trouble. Easy pickings. Pressure off now in India. This partnership is building up. And Fahim have conceded 10 runs, 2 dot balls. Then 4, and then this massive 6, 72-meter towards the square leg.
There's good awareness of the field as well. The fine leg was up, so he just waited on it so that he could get that angle. Use the pace.
This is the length, this is the line. If you're going to do variations, there's no point going down leg side. It's easier said than done from here. But you're defending a low total here. And there's no point giving unnecessary runs away.
As a batsman, you've got to be a little careful on the surface now. Seeing the pace, the ball is also a little older now. Last ball before power play. Try to hit it too hard. The inside edges can go back onto the stumps.
The big question is who'll bowl the next over. Will it be Ibrar or will it be Haris Rauf? Nawaz?
It's good running. So after 6 overs, 36 for 3.
फिर से चल पड़ी है आज वो हुनर की हवा और एक ही सवाल पूछती है बता तुझ में अलग है क्या
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
India's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से रात 9:30 बजे सोनी लिव और सोनी एंटरटेनमेंट टेलीविजन
सर ये डीएफओ कब क्या है पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम्स खेल रही हैं कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर इज्जत भी मिलेगी जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं माँ के पैरों की धूल माथे पर हमारे देश की गलियों में अपने वतन की गीत सुनो
fittings by Ozone makes the world go.
Correct. The taste of success.
But a very good power play for Pakistan. 36 for 3. Pakistan were 46 for no loss, and this is India's lowest in this tournament. Previous 6 games, they had crossed 60. Swept and swept well. Splits the field.
So this is the difference between the Pakistani middle order and Tilak Verma's shot. That was controlled. He knew what he was doing. He didn't plan it before. The minute he saw the ball released, he realized it's the leg break. It's going to come into me, and he played beautifully between square leg and mid-wicket fielder for the boundary. You just can't go slog speed against the mystery bowlers. It's literally next to impossible. Maybe 1 off 6, yes.
Yes, and on a track like this, you've got to think of rotating the strike as well. It's not all about boundaries and sixes. Those 1s and 2s help you build it.
And credit to Bali Yadav. He went for 29 for 1 in his first 3 overs. And then he came back for 3 for 1 in his 4th over because of the shots Pakistani middle order batters played against him.
Mentioned India's lowest in power play in this tournament. This goes to show the importance of Abhishek Sharma, the form he's been in this tournament. But there's a big wicket to get early.
So far so good for Nawaz. Only 5 runs conceded in this first over. We are into 7th, 1 ball to go. This particular delivery is very important. I mean, every last ball of the over for any bowler in this format is very important.
Yeah, he wants to finish it off well. 5 is excellent. 5, 6 in your first over. That should do his confidence the world of good. So tidy over, just 6 of it, 7 gone, 42 for 3.
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी 50 लाख। इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए दे रहा।
फिर से चल पड़ी है आज वो हुनर की हवा और एक ही सवाल पूछती है बता तुझ में अलग है क्या?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
India's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से रात 9:30 बजे सोनी लिव और सोनी एंटरटेनमेंट टेलीविजन।
Haris Rauf into the attack.
One thing we all know, he's got pace, Haris Rauf. Now, it depends what sort of length he'll be bowling at. And of course, we've seen so far, the slow balls, the variations are very, very important. What you don't want from Haris is get a couple of bad deliveries.
And he's got to target the stumps back of the length. I think that won't be easy to put away.
The batter has to take a risk if you're bowling back over the length and just within the stumps and a couple of variation, couple of deliveries. Don't be predictable as a fast bowler. He's quite experienced, no doubt. One of the most experienced bowlers in Pakistan T20 cricket team.
That's good running. But the line good. Line and length. is what the captain would expect.
Yeah, good thinking, bowling around the wicket to the left-hander. That means he's going to tuck him in, try to come from outside off stump, finishing on off middle. Good pacey deliveries, the last one, 141.
Oh, nicely put away. It's got fast hands. Sanju Samson generates a lot of back speed. Wasn't all that bad a delivery. Fine shot.
It was not a bad delivery. It was just an exceptional shot from the special player. Let's have a look. It was just back of a length, just rock back, just a back foot punch over mid-wicket fielder. Very good shot.
That's terrific. It's back in his crease. Bottom hand coming into play to generate that back speed.
Jesse, I was hoping that Ibrar probably will bowl from that end. At least 1 or 2 overs, and Haris can come back from this end.
So just settling things a little bit, this partnership. 29 from 22 after India lost 3 wickets quickly. 20 for 3.
But this partnership is building up nicely. They both have very dangerous player, match winners in their own right. And for Pakistan point of view, ideally they would love a wicket in next couple of overs. 7 runs from the over so far from Haris out. Very important delivery. Last ball of his over. Required run is just over 8. Electrifying atmosphere in at Dubai International Stadium. Pack house.
And there's tension around the ground as well. It's that kind of a match. 7 of the over after 8, 49 for.
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन, BBC के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी। 50 लाख। इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए। ये रहा।
सर ये DFO कब क्या है?
पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है।
कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
Same story.
आपके पैरों की धूल माथे पर लिखी, चांद तारों को भी हासिल कर फिर घर आना चाहूं।
There's a little bit of pressure now on every Indian batter. They're trying to stick to their principle of T20 batting, which is about going out there and playing freely. But there have been 3 setbacks and big wickets, those, including the captain. So now that principle will have to do a little bit of alliance with today's reality. Abrar, for the first time. Tilak has looked really good so far. Knocks off another single.
That's the way to do it at the moment. You know, if it's not a boundary ball, then you can push it around for 1s or 2s. There will be the odd dot ball. That is what cricket is all about. T20 cricket, you don't score off every ball. Abrar is just coming to bowl, maybe. Let's watch him. A couple of deliveries. Is he getting turn? Is he getting bounce? Is the ball keeping low?
At the time, there's a chance here. Dropped it. Reach with both hands. And Indian fans are celebrating because this would have been the end of Sanju Samson. Tilak has dropped a precious catch in the deep.
Don't think he timed it, and it's a good thing that he didn't time it well. You can see it's hit more towards the middle, towards the fourth man, and that's why there was no power. But do you take risk? Do you eat risk? There is a fielder there. T20 cricket, everybody wants to hit a six, and there's always a risk involved. When you're batting well, yes.
I guess you have to put this down to nerves because he saw the ball, made the right advances, two hands, and it was all about in the end having two relaxed hands, finishing the act. You can see even the fans who have assembled here on this ground. We've got a tremendous atmosphere today. They're applauding every single. That is what they as well want India to do. And I'll just give you a point of view of this Indian T20 team. It's a principle that they've embraced of T20 batting, no matter what the target, who the bowler. Especially in the first 6 overs with Abhishek Sharma, that's the way they're going to play. And more often than not, it comes off and just makes it easier for the batters to follow. So that's their principle, which hasn't worked today.
क्या है पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम्स खेल रही हैं पूरा इंडिया के बनाने में यहाँ के लोगों को इज्जत भी मिलेगी जिसके लिए कश्मीरी पर
सही से चला नेट स्लो हो गलो
மெர்சி என்ற சிறுமி காணாமல் போனது குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது.
அந்த பொண்ணு உங்கள்கிட்ட பேசும்போது சந்தேகப்படுற மாதிரி வித்தியாசமா ஏதாவது தோணுச்சா உங்களுக்கு? இல்ல சார்,
இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் முடியிற வரைக்கும் பணம் வராது சார்.
பணம் வராது.
Asia Cup, 88% has been the catching record. Just the one over for Haris Rao, and we've got Saim Ayub. The attack seemed like Samson for the moment is keen to pick up the singles. The big shot is sort of always there lurking as a very strong instinct for all these modern day batters.
Yes, Saim Ayub mixes it up, doesn't get the ball to turn too much. I think today for the first time there is a little bit of dew as well. All these days we've seen very little evidence of dew, but you can see the fielders are slipping when they're chasing the ball towards the boundary. The outfield's wet.
Somewhere I think the bowlers are lucky that on the pitch when they're bowling their slow balls, the balls are gripping. It's not really coming onto the bat. Maybe that might change in a little while as the dew gets stronger. The record here in Dubai is the pitch just gets better at a second, but we haven't seen signs when the spinners have bowled or the seamers have taken the pace off. So at the moment it seems like slow and steady wins the race.
Yes, the asking rate's still under 9, so there really is nothing to be too worried about. You can always make up for it in the last few overs, but you need to have wickets in hand to be able to do that.
Turning out to be a great game. India-Pakistan matches of late have been one-sided. And at the halfway stage, we thought more of the same, but not to be. You can see it's palpable pressure on the Indian batters, the free-stroking players, when they know that if it goes wrong, another couple of wickets and India would be under serious pressure. That's when we don't play with as much freedom. There's always that little niggle of a doubt that creeps in, and that really changes everything. So that's the situation currently with this partnership.
And invariably we've seen in crunch matches, chasing a low score can always be tricky. That is what India is finding at the moment, having thrown their first 3 wickets away.
Good
start to Sayam Ayub's first over. Just 4 runs coming off. 10 overs have been completed. It's 58 for 3 and seems like the players will have...
फिर से चल पड़ी है आज वो हुनर की हवा और एक ही सवाल पूछती है बता तुझ में अलग है क्या
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
India's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से रात 9:30 बजे Sony Live और Sony Entertainment Television.
மெர்சி என்ற சிறுமி காணாமல் போனது குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது
அந்த பொண்ணு உங்ககிட்ட பேசும்போது சந்தேகப்படுற மாதிரி வித்தியாசமா ஏதாவது தோணுச்சா உங்களுக்கு? இல்ல சார்.
இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் முடியிற வரைக்கும் பணம் வராது சார்.
போலீஸ்ட்ட பொண்ணு பணம் வராது.
The biggest night of football you can't miss. 3 giants. Renewed. Reloaded. Reignited. Witness the night of pure football drama. UEFA Champions League live on Sony Live and Sony Sports Network. The UEFA Champions League is brought to you by Opel and Pepsi. UEFA Champions League official sponsors.
सर ये डीएफओ कब क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है. कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल प्लेयर की जरूरत है. कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर रियल मैड्रिड बना. यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर इज्जत भी मिलेगी जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं.
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी. 50 लाख इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है. 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए दे रहा.
आपने इतने सारे स्टार्टअप्स को स्पॉट किया है जो आगे जाकर यूनिकॉर्न्स बने हैं व्हाट डू यू थिंक ऑफ आवर आइडिया
इट्स अ रियली शिटी आइडिया. पक्के उस बकवास जॉब्स. एक्चुअली
तो क्या करना है
मैं आपके साथ काम करना चाहता हूँ. आपके विजन को रियलिटी बनाना चाहता हूँ. हम जो करने जा रहे हैं वो रिस्की तो है सर बट द बिगेस्ट रिस्क इज नॉट टेकिंग एनी रिस्क.
58 for 3.
माँ के पैरों की धूल माथे पर लेकर चांद तारों को भी हासिल कर फिर घर आना चाहूँ.
Kitchen fittings by Ozone makes the world go.
इश्क के बीच कभी आए न कुछ इसीलिए मैनफोर्स अल्ट्रा फील थिन condoms India's #1 brand.
Correct though. The taste of success. Hoping he can do the same kind of stuff that Varun does for India. The little breaks are always a little dangerous, hazardous. If there's a partnership there, it becomes crucial for those two batters to talk to themselves and regroup. Yeah, the Indian coach out there talking to these two guys. Nice looking shot, he'll get a single.
The coach would have told them perhaps to keep going, not to take unnecessary risks. Don't miss out on scoring opportunities. Run the first run hard so you create an opportunity for the second run.
It was a very intense talk that was happening with the Indian coach and the two batters. The Indian camp is slightly worried. I don't think Pakistan have put them under this kind of pressure for a long, long time, and they're feeling it tonight because there's so much at stake tonight. They may have beaten India or Pakistan few times, but this is the night that matters. There is Gautam Gambhir with the two batters. I like how Arshdeep Singh is just keeping his distance and just listening. Frightened ball, and it's flat batted, and that could be a 6. And that's a terrific shot. Verma has been one of India's best batters in this DP World Asia Cup, and we're seeing why.
And this is a very good shot because he's hit it between the fielders as well. But he's hit it. He knows there is a fielder at long on. He knows there is a fielder at deep mid wicket. He's hit it between those two.
And there's the sense that we were talking about after a six. The next ball has been hit for a single. That boundary, the six came after 17 deliveries for India.
It's a good connection as well. See, no chance for those fielders. No chance. Well away from those two fielders.
Just a great shot. He was the guy who finished against Pakistan as well, Tilak Verma. And now we have Sanju Samson, who's got the big game and taken a little longer, but now we see Sanju Samson bat with a bit more maturity, plays differently as per the situation. Now this is Tilak sweeps versus spin. He can go lofted high towards mid-wicket, and he's one of those Indian batters who likes to go the other way as well. It's not something that he finds something that is unorthodox. It's very much part of his DNA, the reverse sweep. And these two have set their minds on this playing sensibly for now. 60.
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन, केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी। 50 लाख। इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए ये रहा।
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है?
पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है।
कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉलर की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
Up the order is
माँ के पैरों की धूल माथे पर और देश की गलियों में अपने वतन की गीत सुना।
this is going to be a hard-earned win for India. They have to win this. Not been offered on a platter by Pakistan tonight. Interesting career with Tilak in his first 16 innings, average of 33. Next 13, 74. The player in the spotlight.
And she got a promotion up the order, and then when you get a promotion up the order, you get more overs to bat and you score more. But it's his consistency that's admirable.
Had a great atmosphere against that match India-Sri Lanka. A lot of people turned up. Turned out to be a super game with a super over as well. Tonight, this is unmatched what you're watching, and they're so involved in the game. They're sort of cheering the bowler as he runs in. The dot ball is being cheered. Good start, but he got to find the gap. Will make the crease in time.
2 dot balls. Good bit of fielding there. 2 dot balls. Now what is Samson going to do? Take a bit of a chance or what?
Yeah. If you know Sanju Samson, he might be getting a little restless.
Tilak has maybe gone down and said to him, no worries.
Well, you can see already got some the atmosphere here. Stage of the game as well. It's another dot ball. Now you've got to worry about Sanju Samson.
Yes, he's walking away, trying to take some deep breaths. Plenty of overs left.
It's gone for the
shot, really.
Yes, I think what Saim did was he thought that he would come down the pitch and therefore he pitched it short, and that's exactly what Samson was waiting for. And he hit it straight over long on. That's not an easy shot to play. That's a lovely shot from Sanju Samson, making up for those earlier 3 dot balls.
Just amazing trust in the big game, Sanju Samson. So much to like about him. Not an easy shot to play, straight down the pitch. Then this is what they've done, both of them, after a big shot looking for a single. 76 for 3.
फिर से चल पड़ी है आज वो हुनर की हवा और एक ही सवाल पूछती है, बता तुझ में अलग है क्या?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
India's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से रात 9:30 बजे सोनी लिव और सोनी एंटरटेनमेंट टेलीविजन।
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम्स खेल रही हैं। कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
Both batters just a tick over 100 strike rate. A little bit of sense and composure which was needed from India's point of view. .70 off 47, just required rate still under 9. It's been in that situation for a little while now. Pakistan will have a couple of tight overs just to push it up to around the 10, close to 11 mark, put a little bit of pressure on the middle to lower order. Waqar.
Yeah, this game is on for sure. Pakistan have to pick up a wicket. They had the opportunity to get Samson out. He was dropped at 12. The score was 42. Big opportunity came in their way. And it wasn't a hard catch. 9 and over. This surface, I feel, with 7 wickets in hand, it shouldn't be a problem for India.
Might be now, top edge from Sanju Samson. Abrar has got one. Partnership broken.
Excellent bowling. A little bit slow in pace. Allowed or gave the ball a chance to spin or land it on the seam, and look how the ball spun. Comfortable catch. Sabzada Ibrahim. Farhan, I beg your pardon. And Pakistan desperately need a wicket, and they got Sanju Samson back in the heart for 24. It's 77 for both.
फिर से चल पड़ी है आज वो हुनर की हवा और एक ही सवाल पूछती है, बता तुझ में अलग है क्या?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
India's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से रात 9:30 बजे सोनी लिव और सोनी एंटरटेनमेंट टेलीविजन।
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन, केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी। 50 लाख। इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए। ये रहा। First of 3 left-handers in a row for India now, with Shivam Dube out in the middle. So it's a left-handed affair for the next little while if Pakistan can pick wickets up, because Rinku Singh in his first game of the tournament is next, and then Akshar Patel.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Ringo. Can he handle the pressure of the final? It's a big pressure. So, but now they have to keep things really tight like that. Abrar bowling his third over, 1 for 17. Young Shivam Dube has just come onto the crease under immense pressure. Good strike rate, but on this pitch it might be a little difficult to keep that up. Good fielding, good pressure by Pakistan.
Well, that's exactly what they need now with the new batter at the crease. Talked about that run rate. This is the reason he's there. You're right, it was slower, it was slightly wider, and it turned. It was just 81, down from 94 first ball, down to 81 the second ball. The bay's underway, but I don't mind this from Abrar. If you're just looking to get out of the over, it's been a brilliant over. If fire went in at the pads, so you can have your one, because all of a sudden the run rate's gone from 8.7 to 9.6. Even this ball here, if you can get out of it with a single, it's a good result.
Yeah, it's about showing the responsibility of getting out of the over. Yeah, wonderful, excellent over comes to an end. Wicket, 2 runs, 78 for all.
लगता नहीं हम एक ही घर में रहते हैं।
जब घर की रौनक लौटानी हो, दीवारों को जब सजाना हो, नेरोलैक की दुनिया में आओ, रंगीन सपने सजाओ, नेरोलैक।
अब घर की रौनक लौटाओ, जापानीज टेक्नोलॉजी वाला नेरोलैक लगाओ।
Has done a good job with the ball. Hasn't been his tournament with the bat. They've been decent today. 2 overs for just 11. Left-handers to operate with now. Finding a little bit of turn. Left-handed batters, he bowls 92% of his deliveries are standard off break. To the right-handers, 82% are the carom ball. And the wicket of Sanju Samson was really clever from Abrar. It kept him nice and tight in the line with the stumps predominantly. Look at where he's bowling, off stump. Middle, made leg stump on that occasion. Middle stump there. That one there, middle and leg. And then just a little bit wider. And then this one really slow and really wide. It was clever bowling.
Yeah, he's a match winner. Abrar. The wide run rate over 10 now. He's got 1 over left. Abrar, Saim Ayub's got 1 more after this. Aristov hardly been used. Good bowling. The slower you bowl, the ball spins a bit more. There's no real dew. Maybe the ball just getting a little greasy, a little damp, but it's not really causing any issue for the bowlers.
No towels out at all yet, so that's a good sign. And for a fair contest all the way through. But with the left-handers, the matchups are such a big thing nowadays. Wakara don't always go along with them, but you feel like they'll just keep Nawaz out of the attack at the moment with the left-handers at the crease. So Saim Ayub's filling in those overs and doing a great job of it. Oh, he's edged it. He's edged it. It won't go for 4. Oh, out. No, I don't think so.
zone. We'll go to the third umpire.
The umpire director, we have umpire for run out at the striker's end. Give me the side on angle, please. Keep it rolling through, please. Keep it rolling through.
Get down, still get down. Get down.
Keep it rolling through. Still bat is in the air. Now he made his position. Now he made his ground. Batter made his ground. Can I have the opposite side also, please? Opposite side. Thank you. Mukul, please. Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through. Yes, satisfied. Batsman made his ground before wicket is broken. I have a decision to the giant spin.
Well, it's going to be not out. It's going to be not out. But I just want to take a look. Just want to take a look at this, Wakawa. First viewing there would suggest to me that he might have made a little error. 83 for 4.
लगता नहीं हम एक ही घर में रहते हैं।
जब घर की रौनक लौटानी हो, दीवारों को जब सजाना हो, नेरोलैक की दुनिया में आओ, रंगीन सपने सजाओ, नेरोलैक।
अब घर की रौनक लौटाओ, जापानीज टेक्नोलॉजी वाला नेरोलैक लगाओ। Still off. Dr. Zaman, but it was a brilliant bit of work from Hassan Ali. Right. Haris Ralph is back after just one over early on. Hit hard. Pace on and 4 for Shivam Dubey.
Very good start of the over for India. Dubey just spanked that one through cover. He had a little bit of room. He's a tall man. He stood very tall, and he made sure that he get in the middle of the bat. Look at those wrists coming into play. Only had 22 meters to spear that gap. Hit so hard. That will ease some pressure off Indian batters.
Yeah, with that field set, you say it's a poor start from Haris Ralph. Mid-off inside the circle, cover inside the circle. It was just short and wide. Go back and take a look at this. Just not sure. Have a look from this angle. See there's a little edge. It was brilliant work from Hassan Ali. That's poor. I think it stumps out of the ground. He just got to rip the stumps out of the ground. It was
Another boundary, beautiful shot. Slow delivery, but too full. Shot. Didn't really cost much that miss run out of Shubman Gill, but this might be costly. This run out, this missed run out by Mohammad Haris.
Swung away and all the way for six. Terrific over from India's point of view. 17 coming from it, the 100 up with 5 to go. They need 47 from 30.
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है?
पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम्स खेल रही हैं।
कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
फिर से चल पड़ी है आज वो हुनर की हवा और एक ही सवाल पूछती है, बता तुझ में अलग है क्या?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
India's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से रात 9:30 बजे सोनी लिव और सोनी एंटरटेनमेंट टेलीविजन।
Haris Rauf in the context of the game.
इश्क के बीच कभी आए न कुछ, इसीलिए Manforce Ultra Feel Thin Condoms, India's #1 brand.
17 of the last over, Bras back from a different end, from the far end.
And that is sailing over deep mid wicket. Just compounding the problems now for Pakistan.
Well, the long levers coming into play. A tall man, Shivan Dubey, and using that lag so nicely. There you go. I'll take some of that. 77 meters. Previous over and now start of this over. India right on top.
And now the pressure. But this doesn't happen, Waka, if Abrar bowls the last over from our commentary end. Salman Aghar's made a huge error. He's now asking Abrar to bowl from a different end to which he's bowled beautifully from. And coming in after they've just taken 17 off an over. Up, can he get there? He can't get there. Oh, Haris Rauf couldn't quite make the ground. Now they might pitch another halfway down. A little bit of confusion now.
Every time when things get a little tense, there's a panic button in Pakistan's camp. We saw in the first inning when they were batting, they kept on losing wickets and end up 146. And now when they had things in control and a poor over and everyone's sort of running around, there's no method right now. This game is still not over. Stay composed, that's the key.
Yeah, they're still a wicket away. 1 or 2 wickets. It's still 38 runs. Required rate now down to 8.44. Again, you're bowling to 2 left-handers who are both strong leg side. First and foremost, the option to come around the wicket. I mean, Mike Hesson there, he's telling him, stay over the wicket and pace off wide of off stump. Everything Haris Rauf did in that previous over just didn't make sense.
Dooley, this is not the time when you search for wickets. This is the time when you bowl a good over. Just be a team man. Because when you're searching for wicket, that's what you're going to do. You're going to bowl poor deliveries. You're going to not ball to the plan. And that's what Haris Rauf did. Searching for wicket. You don't need to. Now they got 17 of that over. Previous over, 9 of this. You know, things are slipping out of the hands again.
Pulled it back well after the 6 off the first ball, but the damage has been done then. Where does he go to next? I mean, if he goes to Samo, then you can say he just made an error, because those two should have bowled the last over and this over from the right ends, the ends that they were controlling things from so well.
Indian batters are very sensible. They fetched a good big over, they've got a boundary, and now they're being very, very sensible. Just playing around with the bowler, and that's Tilak Verma's 50. What a wonderful knock in a circumstance, in tough conditions.
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है?
पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है।
कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
மெர்சி என்ற சிறுமி காணாமல் போனது குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது.
அந்த பொண்ணு உங்கள்கிட்ட பேசும்போது சந்தேகப்படுற மாதிரி வித்தியாசமா ஏதாவது தோணுச்சா உங்களுக்கு?
இல்ல சார், இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் முடியிற வரைக்கும் பணம் வராது சார்.
போலீஸ்ட்டு போனால் பணம் வராது.
It's been in really good form throughout this tournament.
Correct, the taste of success.
The brilliant innings, Hazy. Really good innings, because this is a pressure match. It's a final. 3 wickets had gone down quickly when he was out there. And then to hold his nerve, yet score at a good rate. Really, really excellent knock. This partnership now 34 from 23, so 2 good ones back to back.
Appreciated by his teammates. Yeah, really top stuff. Outstanding work from him.
He's got an excellent temperament, and he's come to the fore today in a big match.
Right, the big quicks back, the big left arm. Shaheen Sharafridi is back into the attack and needs to create some havoc here straight away if they've got any chance at all. A little bit leg side first up, eased away. Just keep ticking over at the moment. Opportunity to have a look at Tilak Verma's 50. 3 4s, 3 6s. When he first arrived, he played some beautiful shots. Got a couple down the leg side he could put away easily, but he's unhurried throughout this entire knock.
Yes, his game awareness, his shot selection, his choice of targeting the right bowler, first class.
Leading edge, falls safely.
He's been the pick of the bowler's shine today at his probably best in this tournament. Where it is placed, the lengths have been good. He's in his final over. There again, a change of pace. 3 overs, 3.21 for 16. Pakistan need a good tight over here, where they don't give more than 5 runs or so.
A big error made with that one over from Haris Rauf. Take the spinners off. A little bit leg side. A dot ball, they need a few more of those. Try and apply a little bit of pressure. 34 from 21 now. Partnership 36 off 26.
Yes, these next 3 balls are 3 very important deliveries. The required rate still 9.71. 3 good deliveries here will push it way past 10. The other hand, Pakistan will believe that they can get another wicket here. That'll put further pressure. That's how important these next 3 deliveries from Shaheen Afridi are.
Plenty of protection on the leg side. It's got a bottom edge on that, and it's burst through the hands. Silverbra chases on. He's going to track it. 2 more the result. Slow delivery, picked that up. There's a desperate dive. Well, again, having a side. Sweep was square on the offside, also a third in place. It's good stuff from Afridi so far, just four deliveries. Out, hard into the ground, nicely bowled, nicely played.
Yeah, still anybody's game this. India just getting things back on track with the two decent partnerships, but still a long way to go. There's 3 overs left after this.
Really important delivery this. For Afridi, it's his last. Ideal for Pakistan, of course, to pick up a wicket. Also ideal if he doesn't concede a boundary.
Yorker would be a good option again.
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी। 50 लाख इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए दे रहा।
மெர்சி என்ற சிறுமி காணாமல் போனது குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது.
அந்த பொண்ணு உங்ககிட்ட பேசும்போது சந்தேகப்படுற மாதிரி வித்தியாசமா ஏதாவது தோணுச்சா உங்களுக்கு? இல்ல சார்.
இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் முடியிற வரைக்கும் பணம் வராது சார்.
சொல்லி போலீஸ்ட்ட பொண்ணு பணம் வராது.
Ten and over. It's required from here by India.
One would imagine this will be the over India will target. They'll want to use the pace of Rao.
His last over went for 17, so he'll have that in the back of his mind. Let's hope he's forgotten that from a Pakistan point of view. Got to come back strong after that last over. Outstanding crowd here at this stadium today. And they're very vocal right now. Things are really tight. 30 from 18. Dubai on strike. No, not quite ready. He's been amazing today. Again, actually, throughout the tournament, he's been amazing. He's been superb with this knock. 54 or 45. He's been the anchor in this chase up until now. It's the turf, as he so often does in his follow-through.
You could see the last time when he went for 17, you could see the message from the dressing room, stay outside the off stump, stay outside the off stump. That might well be the line now in this over. Pull in a little wide, especially to Tilak, who likes the pickup shot on the onside, especially with fine leg up in the circle.
This field placing, there's no third man in position. There's a man at deep backward square on the offside and a man sweeping on the offside. Oh, that's very wide. Off the cut area perhaps.
But we said the message was to bowl wide, but not that wide. Stay on the strip.
Yeah, that would help. Is it a no ball? That's the question here. Has it gone off the cut strip? If it lands after the stumps, it's not a no ball. It's only a wide on that occasion. It's got to bounce before the stumps and be off the cut area to be a no ball. Just making sure it is after the stumps. Which it is, only just. It'll just be a wide. There we go. But a very wide. It's got to be said. Right, it's got to get back on target now, Haris Ralph. Really important over this. He is gone wide again. Brings that man into play, just the one. Tracks on the slower side. He's presuming they're not going to get a thin outside edge and disappear to third man. Go a bit square with those shots.
He's a tall man. Shivam Dubey might just alter his guard a bit. Knowing what Haris Ralph is going to bowl, probably just going to cross off stump. So that the chances of reaching the ball are better. In fact, he is right there on off stump with his back foot.
Again, nice and wide, nice and full. Driving that to the man, sweeping. Only a single. Except for that one wide. Pretty good from Haris Ralph.
It's good over so far. What you don't want is to try anything flash at this stage. Stick to what he's doing. It's working at the moment. I wonder what Tilak might be thinking. He knows where he's going to bowl. What are his options? Maybe square of the wicket on the offside.
3 key deliveries. It's nicely played. It's a really good shot. Going to be able to come back for the second.
It's been a while since the last boundary, so the pressure building. Last 15 balls since the last boundary was hit. Makes a massive difference, not only with the required run rate, but in your mindset if you're out there in the middle.
Pretty good shot that, 143 k's per hour. So work that from well outside the off stump onto the leg side for a couple. Still a tidy over. Now the hard deliveries come. 24 from 14. That's the equation at this stage. Terrific length and line. Only the one. Good stuff from Haris Ralph.
For Pakistan, will hope that he finishes well. He stuck to his plan in this over by bowling full and wide around the fifth stump.
Fahim still got one over to come. So Mantura is done. Ralph's got one more to go before he's finished with 3, so presumably he'll see it out. Last ball this over. It's a low full toss. It's been belted. It's been belted for 6. That's a great shot. It's exactly what they're waiting for. Something loose and it's disappeared. 130 for 4.
That's simply brilliant. That is brilliant. That's the first time in that over he targeted the stumps and he paid the price for it. How big a delivery was that?
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम्स खेल रही हैं। कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है। कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन, केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी। 50 लाख। इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए दे रहा है।
With a very valuable 6 off that last ball. Partnership is 53 off 36 between these two guys. And it's been pretty much shared with Dubey just scoring 6 more runs actually.
a 6 of the last ball. Big delivery there. Didn't get it right. He had bowled outside the off stump. Again went for the Yorker. The line wasn't right. It was on the stumps. That was enough for Dubey. The tall, strapping man belted that into the crowd. 17 needed. Invaluable partnership. This 53 from 36.
That's an outstanding shot, it really is. Pressure is building up unbelievably at that stage. Just looking for something slightly loosey, get away. Hoping, I'm sure, for a boundary when he just held all the way for 6. It was amazing. Really good to see from Dubey. Ashraf now. Oh, almost.
Yes, but it's a game worthy of a final. Immense pressure on both sides. 36 balls for this 53-run partnership. Dubey playing his part, more than his part. 28 from 18. Some vital sixes at crucial times.
Yeah, really good stuff from Shivam Dubey. He's been terrific. Scoring most of the runs in the partnership, and that 6 has given him some serious breathing space. 17 from 12. Take 2 to Fahim. Oh no, he's in trouble. What's he got? A bit of cramp?
Cramping, I think. Definitely cramping. It's tough, the conditions there. It's hot, humid. And second time he's pulled up in that area just before delivering the ball. 130 for 4.
Shaheen Afridi just coming there straight away just to try and help Afiq.
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है 15वां प्रश्न करोड़ रुपए
क्या है पूरे इंडिया इतना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब के साथ कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर बरसों से तरस रहे हैं
Physiotherapist is with him just to make sure he's too much time, because they'll be a little bit concerned if this to get him back on the umpires. I'll give him some time to recover.
I just think this might be good from Pakistan. Just the break, because the momentum was shifting India's way with that 6 of the last ball. Now there's a whole.
$130 for 4 at the moment. Some concerned faces from Pakistan supporters. Samson played well for his 24 of 21. I think it surprised most of us when he got dismissed off the bowling of O'Brien. He was totally in control of things. It seemed that way. Problem that for him Ashraf's going to have, that once they do think he's going to be okay to bowl again, but what's to say he's not going to suddenly cramp again as he starts running in. Here's a look at that partnership, 53 off for 36 between Tilak and Dubey. Some really lusty hitting from Dubey. He's played a couple of wonderful shots at really important times as well. That's the last one for the last ball of Ashraf's last over. Disappeared a long, long way.
The options, if he just cannot bowl, pulls up again. Shaheen has finished his spell. Fahim had 1 over left. Mohammad Nawaz, he's just bowled the 1 over. Haris Rauf has 1 left. Abrar has finished, and Saim Ayub has 1 left. So this is important from Pakistan's point of view, that he's able to bowl in this over.
And it can't be Harasaraf who's just bowled the last over, so it's only spin that's available, really. And I can't think of anyone else who can actually have a trundle at this stage.
Maybe Saimayu, who bowled in power play earlier in the tournament.
He could. Samson and Tilak bowls a bit of medium pace. He has bowled to the death before. Sure, Wade didn't bowl earlier, by the way. I do believe these matchups are overplayed often. Mohamed Nawaz, I think, is a very fine bowler, and I think he should have been introduced earlier. It's perhaps a mistake that was made when Haris Rauf was brought back in for that one over. Right, he's back on his feet. Let's hope he's going to be able to get through this over. He hasn't bowled one delivery yet. He is looking to complete his spell. 2 for 22 his return. Got a huge wicket right at the top, that of Abhishek Sharma.
It's a huge break. There's a long break. Both these batsmen have to regather their thoughts. Not much time left, just 12 in this game. 17 is what India need.
Five and a half minutes. Now there's the fill plot. 3 on the offside on the fence. 2 on the leg side. He's going to want to stay away from that leg side. Looks okay at the moment. Slight misfield. Just a single.
It's pretty tense out there. Now Shivam Dubey will look to target him. Yeah. Especially if he bowls anything with pace off. He'll look to go down the ground. That's an area of strength. But he's been successful with that off-cutter of his where he takes the pace off.
If he gets something he recognises, if you're looking to go through the long-on region, will Dubey, but hopefully from Fahim's point of view, he'll be bowling wide. Oh no, goes short. Hits that well enough, down for 1. Really got to try and pick up a wicket or 2 here, Pakistan. 1s at this stage is okay, but with just 15 required from 10 at this stage, it's still going to be a struggle.
Yes, they need an over without a boundary being hit.
Skipper's been very busy today for Pakistan in the field. Tilak back on strike. Also goes that route. Long on in the game again. 3 singles halfway through this over.
Now there is long on, there's long off, there's deep mid-wicket. 2 fielders deep on the boundary on the offside square. The options is if he gets something in his range, go down the ground, which is his favorite area.
Oh, he's hit that pretty well. That's a really good shot. Yeah, that's right. That's a really good shot indeed. Wide of the man, long on.
Smart cricket. Long levers, a long reach. Watch his movement here. It's late, but he's back across the ball. And he's a tall man, 6'5" tall. He needed every inch there to reach for that and put it away to the boundary. There's 7 of this over now.
Shivam Dubey's strike rate is 165.
The off cutter, but it was wide. 1 ball left in over.
And if we try that again, because that just gripped a little bit and moved away from Dubey. Change of pace is slow.
There'll be an extra in the ring.
Takes the catch. Important wickets. Dubé's played superbly. Now he's gone. Pakistan are celebrating. That is big. Ideal time right now to get that wicket.
Perfect time. The good finish of the last ball. It was a good over till then.
सर ये डीएफओ कब क्या है? वर्ल्ड टीम खेल रही है कश्मीर के बिना में एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब के साथ नहीं सर इज्जत भी मिलेगी जिसके लिए कश्मीरी परसों
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी। इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए दे रहा हूं।
Good work, wicket off that last ball. One thing is important about that wicket off the last ball is that Afridi's about 6'5", 6'6". Rinku Singh now in the middle. 10 from that last over. That's what's required now. What a finish to this Asia Cup 2025. 10 required. Tilak Varma's been superb. He's 60 off 50, hasn't had much strike of late. And Haris Rauf is going to be bowling the last over. He's got some tap today. Been going at 12 and over. And there's the signal letting us know, as Ravi was saying, that there's one boundary right that's come off the boundary due to the slow over rate. So many captains have been caught by that in this tournament. Right, here we go. 10 from 6. That's the equation. Oh, just over the top of Haris Rauf. Trying to scramble back for the second. And they do get a couple off the first.
It's such an important thing. 10, you're defending in the last over. You want that extra fielder out. Not easy to defend. This will have to be an excellent over. Haris Rauf has to pull this out for Pakistan.
If India win, it'll be their 9th Asia Cup. Pakistan win, it'll be their 3rd. 8 from 5. There's the boundary riders, only 4. Not out. Worked that nicely. And it's gone for 6. What a shot that is. Brilliant under pressure. What a temperament. Pull off shots like this in a huge game, a pressure game. And do it so calmly, so composed. This is magnificent. He's come right out of the screws. And he's picked the bones out of that one as he smashes it into the crowd. There's Gautam Gambhir. He knows the importance of that hit. What it does, it's just needed now for India. The crowd erupt. So 2 needed a 4. That's how big a hit that was. Mark Hayesman mentioned he's got some tap today. Haris Rauf has gone for 45. Comes steaming in. Down the ground. The scores are tied. Just 1 needed from 3 with Rinku Singh on strike. Jay, what a finish. What a finish to this game. Terrific shot from Tilak Varma. That's 6. Outstanding shot. It's a man of the match performances. Very few people will realize how big an innings this is in the circumstances. This is India-Pakistan. It's a final. It's in front of a full house. India were 20 for 3. And he's kept his nerve, but it's Rinku Singh now. Just 1 needed, the field up. It's over. It's India.
who win the Asia Cup for the ninth time. It's been a thrilling final. Rinku Singh, first game of the tournament. One ball he plays, puts it away to the boundary. And a huge sigh of relief in that dugout. And have a look at Tilak Verma. He's a national hero with this kind of effort. But a match, like we mentioned, worthy of a final.
Absolutely. Terrific game. Really tight. Right towards the very end. But Tilak Verma right at the end. Well, he came so good with that big six. And then the winning boundary as well. Really good to see. Terrific stuff from Winko. So outstanding work from India. Pakistan are absolutely distraught. They don't have to think too much further than the lack of runs. There were times where they would have thought they were right in this, of course, when they had the ball in the hand and wickets were tumbling. But India, magnificent work and winning the Asia Cup 2025. Congratulations to India.
Yes, and some of the bowling choices left a lot to be desired. He went for 50 from 3.4 overs, Harris Rao. And playing a match-winning innings, 69 from just 53 balls. An innings under extreme pressure to help India win its 9th Asia Cup.
மெர்சிக்கு திரும்பி காணாமல் போனது குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது.
அந்த பொண்ணு உங்ககிட்ட பேசும்போது சந்தேகப்படுற மாதிரி வித்தியாசமா ஏதாவது தோணுச்சா?
இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் முடியிற வரைக்கும் பணம் வராது.
பணம் வராது. सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम्स खेल रही है. कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब के साथ कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना. यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर इज्जत भी मिलेगी जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं.
They're distraught, of course, the Pakistan spectators and players. But India, by far the better team throughout the tournament, by far. And they certainly deserved this win, even though there were one or two little hiccups. Pakistan just not scoring enough runs, that's the bottom line. It's a really happy bunch of players from India. Superb stuff from India. There's the captain. He's absolutely delighted with his team and signalling to the supporters as well. Samson played his role. There goes the big bear hug to Tilak Verma because of his 69 off 53 balls, 4 sixes and 3 fours. Rinku just had the one delivery, got a boundary to steer them home. So superb stuff from India to get up by 5 wickets. Look at these happy supporters from India. No one's budged at this ground. Really has been a magnificent atmosphere throughout the entire game, which has been good to see. And Kuldeep, he certainly played his role, that's for sure. Bowled absolutely beautifully, picked up 4 wickets, 3 wickets in his last over as well, and 17 wickets throughout the tournament. So really good stuff from Kuldeep. There they go, they're pretty relaxed at the moment, but they'll be very proud of themselves, that's for sure. Right, let's go downstairs now to Sanjay.
Well, I thought it was appropriate that Rinku Singh has to be the man that we talk to because he's played, how many balls in the tournament? Only one. And he had the ball that mattered.
तो कोई मैटर नहीं करता सर. यही था कि अगर जो जितना ही बॉल मिलता है उतना कंट्रीब्यूट करूँ अभी टीम के लिए, और वही हुआ. लास्ट बॉल पे 1 रन चाहिए था, मैं 3 बॉल पे तो शॉट लगा अच्छा सर.
Yeah, because I was watching you take your stance and I was there with Simon Tool and I said watch the first ball because that is exactly I thought would happen.
यही दिमाग में रहता है कि सर सबको पता है कि मैं फिनिशर के रोल में माना जाता हूँ, तो वही मौका आज भी मिला था. तो एक ही बॉल मिली, कोई नई टीम जीती है तो अच्छा मॉल है सर.
And that ball could have pitched anywhere and you were thinking of going for the big one.
हाँ सर कहीं भी.
Well done Rinku, congratulations.
Thank you sir. Thank you.
Simon.
Yes, Sanjay, thanks. I've got Morne Morkel alongside me. Morne, how good does that one feel? And talk me through the bowling performance, your specific role.
Yeah, special performance by the boys tonight. You know, we were slightly behind the game in the second innings after a slow stop power play with the bat. But yeah, I thought, the guys summed up the conditions of the ball quite well. A nice opportunity for Shivan Dubey tonight to take that first over, to take responsibility, and I thought he set the tone quite beautifully for that. And what a way to finish it with a bat.
The spinners through the middle, simply brilliant, I think. And even without Tardik tonight to open the bowling, Shivan Dubey did a terrific job.
In the previous game, and he had to step up beautifully.
How hard do you work? How hard are these guys working throughout this tournament? And what are you doing with them?
Yeah, look, I mean, our practice sessions are very focused. The guys know how to go and get themselves ready for the games, and it was quite hot here in Dubai, so we had to manage that quite well. And towards the back end, we played a lot of back-to-back games, so to manage and recover well was key. And just to get ourselves mentally into good space for a big final today. We knew Pakistan were going to come out. There was a lot on the line, obviously, in the final, and it is about a team that can hold their nerves the best. And I thought, towards the back end here, our guys had a lot of experience. Shivam also just taking that partnership with Tilak deep was key.
All right, well, I always say batters win your games, bowlers win your tournaments. Well done, mate. Good, great job from you. Sanjay, over to you.
Well, see how lucky we are to have these two spinning wizards with us, and we've got Hari also joining us now. Kuldeep, I know you got 4 wickets, but I'm going to talk to him first because he got the 2 crucial wickets. I mean, just imagine the guys who got out, so talk to us about those 2 wickets, 2 set batters looking very dangerous.
Yeah, I feel great. Definitely, at that time, I was going for the wickets, and Fakar and Shaibzada Farhan, they were going well. And yes, I had done some plans, and it worked out in the way. But Kuldeep came and finished. Yeah, it gave me memories of KKR when we were playing together. And he's always a star. He's the best, one of the best spinners. Yeah.
So there you go. It is spin, which is still India's strength to win the big matches, isn't it?
Of course, it's very important to bowl in the middle overs, and of course we, Varun and Akshar, playing together, it's obviously it's a luxury to have, and everyone have a different role, so obviously they started really well. After 10-11 overs, they were like 100 for 1, and we knew that if you get a couple of early wickets, then probably not early, but after that, after 10 overs, we got a couple of wickets from him. Then obviously it's not gonna easy to get them.
This might turn out to be a
खत्म तो वही है तू कितने बंदे के जितने देखे
अपलोड हुए थे Shivam and obviously lots of things for a few years now, so there wouldn't have been too many worries.
This is a big air, so you really need to connect to be able to get those sixes. And like I said, the way both of them batted, first opened the pressure and then got the balls in the zone, and they made sure that they hit it out of the park.
Oh, terrific. Well, congratulations. Well played.
Thank you.
Right, Sanjay, back to you.
He's one of my favorite players, Samson. The thing that he does, when India is in trouble, he just comes in and whacks one ball out of the ground, and suddenly the opposition is back on the mat.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the pressure actually. So I have not played many India Park games, but today I think it was the pressure was all over there, and 3 wickets down in the power play. So I just had to use my experience, calm the nerves down, and just watch the ball and react. That's what I did, and it came off nicely. I think I had a really good partnership with Tilak and really enjoyed playing the game today.
The first 6 overs was typical Indian style, trying to hit everything out of the ground. But your partnership was a reminder to everyone that India is now starting to slowly change their approach because the pitch and maybe the conditions and the match situation demanded it.
Yeah, absolutely, sir. As you all know, that the game dictates what type of cricket you need to play, and according to the conditions, you have to respect the conditions. You have to respect the situation. I think that's what we have learned. Years and years of IPL, years and years of cricket, and that's what cricket has taught us. So I just had to go out there and then look to time the ball, and that's what really helped me.
And do you prefer these kind of India-Pakistan matches, slightly closer matches, or one-sided are better?
No, closer ones are really good. That's when your characters are being tested, and that's when you also get to test your own mental ability. So I think that's really
good awareness which we had just before the World Cup. I think this game was really crucial. Some of these knockout games do actually prepare us for the big games coming a few months ago.
And you've made some pertinent contributions, so well done on that, and keep up the good work, keep winning champions. Well done.
Sanjay
and Simon, thank you very much. Always nice to hear from the players. Great to get their emotions and their atmosphere down there on the park, and also wonderful to see a game go right down to the very end, winning with 2 balls to spare. As we look back at the batting card, Sharma didn't get going today, neither Gill nor the captain Suryakumar Yadav, but Tilak Varma was outstanding with his 69 off 53, Samson 24, Dubey terrific with his 33 as well, Rinku just the 1 ball before. Tilak Varma was really terrific. He's been really good throughout the entire tournament. 4 sixes and 3 fours. Some really important shots that he played today. We'll see right at the very end, I think. This really was outstanding work, and this was a big over. And he got hold of, certainly gave him some treatment, and that's magnificent as well. Magnificent stuff from him. A superb performance from Tilak Varma. And let's look at the partnerships. Again, nothing at the top. Have to go down to 57 between Tilak Varma and Sanjay Samson. Really good off 50 deliveries, 42 deliveries for that 6 between Tilak and also Dubey. And Dubey was the chief run scorer actually in that partnership, which shows us how well he played. Really good shot from Shivan Dubey. Came out there and he actually outscored his partner. Did it quite comfortably. A couple of these lusty blows, particularly on the leg side, was so important at this stage. That was a big boundary. 1 bounce 4. And that just got them a little bit ahead of the game at that stage. Just put enormous pressure back on Pakistan. Bowling line-up, 1 for 20 off Shaheen Jarafridi's 4 overs, 3 for 29 for Him Ashraf. Good work from him, of course, and picked up really important wicket of Abhishek right at the top. Mohammad Nawaz, we didn't see more than 1 over from him again, which is a little bit strange. Hardly seen him throughout the entire tournament. 1 for 29 for Ahmed. Haris Rauf got some tip. Let's look at the match summary. Pakistan batting first. Been asked to bat first after India won the toss. 146 they got. They were going beautifully at one stage. They were 113 for 1. They lost 9 wickets for 33 runs. Kuldeep was outstanding. Picked up 3 wickets in his last over as well. Bumrah picked up a couple at the right time. Axe, we heard from now, also picked up a couple. An Indian reply, 150 for 5, and got home with 2 balls to spare with Tilak 69 not out of 59, 53 the top scorer, and Fahim 3 for 29. Let's have a look at that winning moment again. Rinku was out there. He'd only faced the 1 delivery in the entire tournament, and that's what he did. Today, hit it for 4 to see India home by 5 wickets with 2 balls to spare. Look at the emotion from the coaches. Terrific to see these reactions from the players. So good to have a really tight final. How often it is that finals can be one-sided. Not this one. It was a scrap all the way, which makes it even more enjoyable for the team that gets up. Superb stuff. Lots of fireworks. During the play and also after. So congratulations to India. They are the champions, of course. They'll be delighted with this victory, winning the Asia Cup 2025. We're going to take a quick little break. And when we come back, we'll have the presentation. We'll hear from the captains and find out who the player of the match was.
$5,000 $6,000 से आराम से बोलता है उसकी आदत स्पॉन्सर होता है हम ही गड़बड़ा दिली हम ही ने ध्यान दिलिए तो हम कहलियो तो हमारे एग्जाम है अगले बीच में तो फिर एग्जाम थे ध्यान दिलिए ना
local activity options. What's a good local dessert when it's hot?
Bingsu. It's a popular shaved ice dessert in Korea.
Please find us the nearest place.
आमा सारंग ध्यान बोलो से तू कौन है चली ये भाई
सर ये डीएफओ कब क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है, कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक फुटबॉल क्लब के साथ कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनो। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीर से तरस रहे हैं।
लाइक करो शेयर करो लाइक करो लाइक शेयर
आज वो हुनर की हवा और एक ही सवाल पूछती है, बता तुझ में अलग है क्या?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
India's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से रात 9:30 बजे सोनी लिव और सोनी एंटरटेनमेंट टेलीविजन पर।
This is extra innings. What a match. What a game to close out an edition of the DP World Asia Cup 2025. This was definitely not one-sided at all like the previous two meetings between these two sides. India versus Pakistan. The feelings were high, the emotions were skyrocketing. It was a match that ebbed and flowed, but it ended with India's depth that outdid Pakistan. Tilak steadied the ship after India lost the first three within the first 4 overs of the innings, supported really well by Samson and Shivam Dubey, but it was Rinku Singh who faced his very first ball of the tournament and hit the winning runs. India have won the India versus Pakistan final of the DP World Asia Cup by 5 wickets and are the new champions of this competition. To talk about this match, I have with me in studio Ravi Shastri and Wasim Akram. At the halfway mark, we thought it was going to be a one-sided affair, but what a game to close off this tournament.
Game worthy, worthy of a final. In front of a full house, 24-3, where the fortunes ebbed and flowed. When Pakistan were bowled out for 147, you thought, if India get off to a good start, they should do it easily. But they fought hard, 3 wickets, and then 2 good back-to-back partnerships, which brought India back on track, and then the nerve of Tilak towards the end. It's people who are watching don't realize how big an innings that is. The pressure out there, the things that can go through your mind, when to play the big shot, and his shot selection, the way he targeted the bowlers, which end to hit the sixes from. I think absolutely first class. He didn't put a foot wrong under extreme pressure.
Wasim, it's safe to say that every fan walking out of this stadium tonight is going to think every dirham they paid for this ticket.
Yeah, I'm happy. It was a good game, close game. But congratulations to India, the worthy champions, 7 out of 7, winning this in style. At one stage, like Shaz says, they were 4 for 77. And it's not an easy wicket to bowl on. A lot of mistakes were made by Pakistani captain with their bowling changes. Haris Rauf went for 15, 3.4 overs. He's unfortunately a run machine as a bowler, and especially against India. I'm not criticizing him, the whole country is criticizing him. And he doesn't play red ball cricket. He's not going to improve, he's not going to play red. So you don't want a player in your team who refuse to play red ball cricket. At least play 4-5 first class games. If you want to improve your length, and his run-up is not the smoothest run-up. I was talking to Vakar, and I said, how come he hasn't fixed his run-up in the last 4-5 years since he has been playing? He said he doesn't play red ball cricket.
No, and last ball of the over, he bowled the worst delivery. You bowled well. Your experience, you played franchise cricket all around
100 plus wickets as well.
100 plus wickets, but to close an over is such an important thing. You bowl outside the off stump 5 ball, and then you bowl a full toss, last ball, and the whole release of pressure. And he did it time and time again.
A lot of mistakes were made with Captain Salman Agha. He's an off spinner himself. That's why he's playing in the team as an all-rounder. He hasn't bowled an over, maybe 1 over in this tournament. Today they were left-handers. Sam Ayub bowled brilliantly, 3 overs, given away 16 runs, never seen again. And then Ibrar was bowling amazingly well from that end. Changed him, gave over to Haris Rauf, who went for 17, took Ibrar at the other end, and Ibrar were hammered. So yeah, a lot of drop catches can happen. But I think in the end, again credit to India. Tilak Verma, the way he batted under pressure, that was unbelievable.
And Mohammad Nawaz, just one rule. This theory of left-hander to left-hander should be thrown out of the window. It means if you're a left-arm spinner, if a left-hander is batting, you don't bowl.
Shaji, that might
that
work
makes
in
sense.
league cricket.
In league cricket, that makes sense. And you have the coach there who said in the start of the tournament he's one of the best left-arm spinners in the world. And you give him one over, he concedes 6 runs. He's your most experienced spinner. So I think something was amiss there.
Right. While it all unraveled for Pakistan in both those innings as they progressed, but they really had their pedal on the gas at the start of both the innings. Indian cricket fans were definitely sitting up, nervous. But then it was the likes of Kuldeep Yadav, the likes of Tilak Verma, Sanju Samson, Shivam Dube, who really created that pressure when it was needed most. That mentality.
Look, I've been saying this since this tournament started, that Pakistan will struggle against these two spinners. And they did again in the middle. We were about 90 odd for 1 in 10 overs again. I mean, Kuldeep went for 29 in his 3 overs, got a wicket. In the last over, he got 3 wickets and given away 1 run, and that was a white ball. So what that shows? That shows these boys have no clue against this mystery spinners. They pre-planned shot, okay, he's bowling this delivery, I'm just going to play 1 shot slog sweep. And every time, take it out. You can't do this again, quality spin bowling. You've got to improve your batting. Go back to basics, go bat first-class cricket, and stop giving them permission to play league cricket. Done. There should be a clause in a contract. Any contracted player, if he wants to get paid monthly, he has to play a certain amount of first-class game every year.
See, because there's no thought process of taking the single. It's just the big hit for 6.
Yeah.
And so when your thought process is like that, means you're obviously not picking the spinner.
Yeah.
You're just waiting, you're playing the numbers game and then going for the big shot. And Kuldeep's, he's a smart bowler, he's a smart operator, he mixes it up, he varies his pace and lengths and was rewarded.
A lot to think about for Pakistan now that they go back to the drawing board. But for India, it's a night of celebration as they've won the 2025 DP World Asia Cup in the T20 international format. It's only right that we take a look at the winning moment of the day once again.
Royal Glitz winning moment brought to you by Asian Paints. Glitz up your decor.
Rinku Singh has played 1 delivery this Asia Cup, and it's the one that will be remembered the most.
Oh yes, there's no question about that. Not easy. You know, when you're warming the benches for 6 games and suddenly you're picked in the big game because of an injury to a player, and then you go at that stage of the innings, it's very easy to mess it up. But you know, he's done that time and time again in IPL cricket, so he's got the experience, and with the field up, it made it a lot easier.
In fact, I have something really special to show everybody in studio tuning in to us before the tournament started. On the 6th of September, the Indian boys sat down at Sony Sports Network and had their media day. So each of them was handed a card and they were asked to write down their manifestations for this tournament. Now, Rinku Singh has willed those winning runs into his life because on 6th of September, Rinku Singh wrote down he wanted to hit the winning runs of the Asia Cup. And that's exactly what has happened. Even more of a coincidence, Tilak Verma wrote, scoring runs in the final and winning the tournament. And that's exactly what Tilak Verma has done. 2 of 2, gentlemen. And then there's Varun Chakravarti. He writes, India with an unbeaten streak to win this competition. That's what's happened. That's the belief. These men have manifested this win into their Sanju Samson saying India champions and Shivam Dube as well. They've worked really hard.
You got at least 3. All 3 of them have a second career. The fortune tellers. And you know it's a big business in India, Joshis. You know, and for them to predict like that,
that is awesome.
That is terrific. I mean, for Tilak to put that, and then Rinku Singh playing 1 game. I mean, what are the odds on him hitting the winning game,
1 ball?
On the 6th, he decided that he's going to be in the final. He's going to walk out, and just that 1 delivery. I mean, you talk about mindset, but to have that internal belief and then will these things into your life is just truly special.
It's not just belief, it's the hard work behind the belief, it's the talent behind their belief, and they realize how they are as a team. They back each other, they support each other, doesn't matter what the situation is. I mean, they showed in this tournament. If you see their record before this game, there were 29 games, 30 games they played, they lost only one game. I'm talking about that's the World Cup final. And then every game, either it's 50 over or T20, they won. So it's consistency. That's what matters to me as an ex-cricketer, as a Pakistani. I think that's I'm very rarely seen at international team at this level, especially in this day and age.
Consistency is exactly what we saw from the men in blue through the course of this DP World Asia Cup 2025. 6 matches unbeaten before they came into this final this Sunday evening here at the Dubai International Stadium, and they did exactly what was expected of them from so many Indian cricket fans tuning in from around the world. Rinku Singh and Tilak Verma finishing things off for India, completely charged up emotionally and so much passion, just letting it all out, leaving it all there on the field, getting the job done, believing and manifesting the dream of so many Indian fans. It is time for a short break. We'll see you on the other side.
Got it all, player of the match, brought to you by Maruti Suzuki Victoris.
We saw some incredible action in today's game, and there were some fantastic performances. There was this one performance, though, that had it all. Just like the Maruti Suzuki Victoris, it's got it all.
Now, straight to deep mid-wicket. Tilak Verma, I think it is out there at deep mid-wicket. Varun Chakravarti has got India's first, and boy, do they need that.
Sliced it and taken by a delivery outside off stump, outside his reach. He played that shot, got the top edge, and a very simple catch. Got a very important wicket of informed batter Fakhar Zaman.
नेक्स्ट लगा खेल खत्म हो गई थी तो जीत ले
Gemini, my skin's dry but sticky from the heat. What here could help?
I see a light hydrating essence that'll be great.
Now this is legit.
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है। कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन, केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी। इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए।
மெர்சி என்ற சிறுமி காணாமல் போனது குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது.
அந்த பொண்ணு உங்கள்கிட்ட பேசும்போது சந்தேகப்படுற மாதிரி வித்தியாசம் ஏதாவது தோணுச்சா உங்களுக்கு?
இல்ல சார், இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் முடியற வரைக்கும் பணம் வராது.
போலீஸ் பொண்ணு பணம் வராது. The biggest night of football you can't miss. 3 giants. Witness the night of pure football drama. UEFA Champions League live on Sunil and Sunil Sports Network. The UEFA Champions League is brought to you by Opel and Pepsi, UEFA Champions League official sponsors.
आपने इतने सारे स्टार्टअप्स को स्पॉट किया है जो आगे जाकर यूनिकॉर्न्स बने हैं. What do you think of our idea?
It's a really shitty idea. पक्के उसमें कॉलेज जोन्स एक्ट तो क्या करना है? मैं आपके साथ काम करना चाहता हूँ, आपके विजन को रियलिटी बनाना चाहता हूँ। हम जो करने जा रहे हैं वो रिस्की तो है सर, बट द बिगेस्ट रिस्क इज नॉट टेकिंग एनी रिस्क। कश्मीर की नई पहचान की शुरुआत कैसे हो सकती है ये मुझे पता है सर। हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओगे। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी सर।
This is extra innings. इस एशिया कप में अगर आप खुद के परफॉर्मेंस के लिए कुछ मैनिफेस्ट करना चाहेंगे तो वो क्या है?
हाँ, बस मैं यही चाहता हूँ कि मेरे बैट से विनिंग रन निकले वो फाइनल में।
Rinku Singh did exactly that. He hit the winning runs in the final of the DP World Asia Cup 2025. This is how things went down. India won the toss, decided to bowl first for Pakistan. An 84-run opening stand set them up nicely, but the wickets started to fall courtesy of the Indian spin attack. 4 for Kuldeep, 2 for Akshar and Varun, and 2 for Jasprit Bumrah. In response, India had 147 runs to chase. They lost their first 3 within the first 4 overs of the innings, but Tilak Verma steadied that ship along with Shivam Dube and Sanju Samson, and ultimately it was Rinku Singh who ended up hitting those winning runs of 4, and India won this DP World 2025 by 5 wickets. And let's take a look at that 4 one more time. I don't think fans of Indian cricket are going to get tired of that shot and that celebration for a long time to come now. The passion, the excitement from being able to do it. Rinku Singh can hardly believe that this is exactly what he wanted at the start of the tournament, and this is what he's got. What an ability to will something into his life from Rinku Singh. Welcome on our show.
Thank you very much. Yeah, and manifestation, I think there is some, truth to that. But, I was with Simon Dool downstairs, waiting to do our things after the game. And when I saw Rinku Singh take strike and what 2 or 3 needed, this was the only outcome, because he's actually a fabulous player who hasn't played enough for India. This is a guy, if they needed 3 sixes, we'll get to that as well, because he's hit 5 sixes in the IPL. So, yeah, well done to him. And that is the kind of confidence that feeds you, because he's not played in the tournament and suddenly you're there in the big game and hitting the winning run. So I asked him in the post-match, how many balls in the tournament? And he said just the one, the one that mattered. So that's another way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you've been downstairs. What's the vibe like? What's the energy in the camp?
I'm seeing the young players getting very excited. Varun Chakravarti is not somebody who talks too much. Be there. He got Hari, the support staff member there. Kuldeep Yadav is excited. Tilak Verma is the obvious star. But Sanju Samson, they all look very happy. And you can see all the younger players coming on the center stage and being comfortable with it. They were ready to enjoy the moment and wanted to express, how they were feeling. So we are seeing that firm transition happening from senior players to junior players now becoming the stars and the game changers and the confidence that comes with it.
That's the difference between India, Pakistan, and India against anybody else. That it's, and especially if it's a tight match like this, it's a sense of relief. It's a big relief that you've gone past the finishing line and you want to enjoy it.
And I remember Bumrah saying in the interview before the game that 2016, when he entered the Indian dressing room, he was unsure about his own ability, whether he's ready to excel at the international level. He's saying, I'm watching all these young players in the dressing room and none of them feel they don't belong there. They already have that confidence, and that is something, your team had in the 90s, right? It was a very confident dressing room. Yeah, and that is exactly what is happening with all these young players. Look at Rinku Singh, no nerves, first game of the tournament we thought. Yeah. But it's when you had that climate in the dressing room where everyone thinks, he's good, there's not a negative word said, it's a great place to be.
Yeah, and how does that impact a dressing room? Just knowing that there's so much confidence in there. On a given day, that confidence turns into swagger, and this is really a team of match winners.
And this is what IPL cricket does, because they're not overawed. They play in front of big crowds. There are a lot of pressure matches. They rub shoulders with the best players in the world. There's a lot of international players in that dressing room as well. So, you don't suffer from those complexes players would suffer 15, 20 years ago when they made it into the dressing room. Here they're playing every day. There's enough practice. You sometimes need 35, 40 runs in the last 3 overs. They've been there, done it. Tilak Verma has done it, so many times for Mumbai Indians. Rinku Singh, for KKR or whoever he plays for. And it's sometimes you got to give credit where it's due. IPL has given these young players the stage to showcase their talent.
And see, Abhishek, what is his age? He's what, 22, 23? So when the IPL started, he would have been 8 years old. And that is an impressionable age. So what are you watching? You're watching this tournament where you see all these, big stars of the world, a tournament where everyone watches, talks about it. So you are aspiring for that. So that game, from a very young age, is aimed towards excelling on that platform, and that is the confidence that Ravi is talking about.
What a tournament he had, Abhishek Sharma.
Yes.
200 strike rates, 300 plus runs, 51 boundaries, just unheard of. Unbelievable.
Absolutely.
Hardly, very rarely seen talent like Abhishek Sharma. And coming back to, there's no point talking about Pakistan. India won the champions and the Asia Cup winners, 7 out of 7. But I think Pakistan cricket need to sit down and think what went wrong.
But almost won the game, so that must give you some hope.
Not really. Not really. It's winning, or either it's winning or not winning. I mean, losing. There's no almost winning for me, or for anyone, I suppose, even for you guys.
Yeah.
So either you win or either you lose. But okay, ball went till the last over, yes, but a lot of mistakes were made. I discussed it before by the captain. And Mohammad Hafiz tweeted in Urdu, he said, "Captain Ji, you're an off spinner as well." So he hasn't bowled today against the left arms. There were two left armers batting, Dubey and Tilak. He should have come and bowled himself.
Remember the start of the tournament, we were talking about Sufyan Muki. He played a couple of matches, and I thought in these conditions, against India also, where you take pace off, that's the Pakistani bowler, they'll fear more. Because
Like India today went with only one fast bowler and Dubey. Pakistan probably would have gone with Fahim and Shaheen and then would have played the extra spinners, but who's going to make these decisions?
And the pitch, there was no grass on the surface. You
said
knew that it's going to get slower as the game progresses. The spinners would come into play. Now you had spinners and you're not giving them their quota of overs.
Right. Yeah.
And, Sam Ayub, he had 1 over left. Mohammad Nawaz, 3 left.
Yeah.
So if you have bowlers in the side and you're not bowling them, it's a elementary error, which will prove very costly.
It's very simple math in cricket. You pick 11 players and then you pick a captain.
Right.
Captain has to have his place in the playing 11. You can't just pick a captain and then play 10 players. And that's unfortunately the same with the Pakistan cricket right now in this playing 11.
A lot to address for this team, Pakistan. There is a T20 World Cup looming large in a couple of months, so a lot of adjustments before they head into that one. But somebody who we want to make no adjustments with is the match winner for India today, Tilak Verma, and he is our performer of the day. If you have to show kids of this generation how to keep calm and play a calculative knock, is this going to be the video you show?
I'm glad he played in that fashion because Sunil Gavaskar was losing it in commentary when he saw those wickets fall, where everybody was trying to go for a 6. And this partnership, and Samson as well came in later, they had the big game, but somewhere they realized that they had to just tone that down and play a little sensibly. And they did it. He's a young player, but I thought Shivam Dubey and Tilak Verma came of age today. From now on, they just believe that they can be the best in the world.
Game awareness, we always talk about that. At the stage of the game,
But
what it demands.
Coach can't teach you that.
So it has to come from within. It comes with experience. Now, choice of ends to play the pickup shot, the shorter boundary. Which bowler to target. When to go after Haris Rauf, when to switch gears. I mean, he did everything.
You don't have to go after Haris Rauf. He'll give you some deliveries himself.
But you got to feel for him in a way because poor fellow, he's a fast bowler who runs in and is a tough
main
format.
premier bowler. I can understand you're supposed to get in this format, but not every time under pressure. The control is not there because he doesn't play red ball cricket. PCB has to sit down and think, if you're not playing red ball cricket, thank you very much.
Yeah, but you can't take anything away from the way Tilak Verma played today. You think he's been flying under the radar a little bit, underrated? He deserves so much more?
Yeah, not anymore after seeing this. And the fact is, when Surya Kumar Yadav was at his peak, nobody could look beyond him because he had taken the T20 game to the next level. You had Abhishek Sharma, Sanju Samson and Abhishek Sharma opening and Samson getting to 300. So he had to make do with whatever little opportunities that he had. But here, he's shown that he can be a linchpin at that position. Even in the last game against Pakistan, he was the one who put the finishing touches. There's something about him, and it's something we saw in the IPL by Indians. But now, when you look at his record,
It is just a staggering record, but now under pressure is delivering too.
I'm glad you mentioned Sanju Samson, Sanjay, because that was an important innings. You know, he might have got out to a shot which he might regret, but that partnership was crucial. You had to steady the ship, and he played against the grain. You know, he normally likes to come and attack, but showed great maturity in that little innings of his.
And that was absolutely needed from that match situation as well. This Indian side will be very happy. They're a young side and they've just won the DP World Asia Cup 2025. It is, however, time now for a short breather. We continue to talk about everything we've witnessed this evening at the Dubai International Stadium on the other side of this break.
It's my first time camping. Which one's better?
The light jacket is perfect.
What about hats?
That bucket hat is much better for shade.
Great. And for Milo?
A matching hat would be adorable.
Come here, Milo.
खाली मजा आ गया एना के 1900 तारीख वाला मैच नहीं दो खाली
डीएफओ कब क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम्स खेल रही हैं। कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? जरा मैं एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब के साथ कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
The biggest night of football you can't miss. Three giants. Renewed. Reloaded. Reignited. Witness the night of pure football drama. UEFA Champions League live on Sony Live and Sony Sports Network. The UEFA Champions League is brought to you by Opel and Pepsi. UEFA Champions League official sponsors.
फिर से चल पड़ी है आज वो हुनर की हवा और एक ही सवाल पूछती है बता तुझ में अलग है क्या?
Oh my god!
India's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से रात 9:30 बजे Sony Live और Sony Entertainment Television.
மெர்சிங்கிற சிறுமி காணாமல் போனது குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது.
அந்த பொண்ணு உங்கள்கிட்ட பேசும்போது சந்தேகப்படுற மாதிரி வித்தியாசம் ஏதாவது தோணுச்சா உங்களுக்கு?
இல்ல சார். இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் முடியிற வரைக்கும் பணம் வராது சார்.
पुलिस तो पुनः बड़ा बड़ा था।
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी। इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए। ये रहा।
आपने इतने सारे स्टार्टअप्स को स्पॉट किया है जो आगे जाकर यूनिकॉर्न्स बने हैं।
पूरा देखो
What do you think of our idea?
It's a really shitty idea. क्या उसमें कॉल जॉब्स? Accurate. What? तो क्या करना है? मैं आपके साथ काम करना चाहता हूँ। आपके विजन को रियलिटी बनाना चाहता हूँ। हम जो करने जा रहे हैं वो इसके तहत। But the biggest risk is not taking any risk.
And Sony Sports Network. The UEFA Champions League is brought to you by Opel and Pepsi. UEFA Champions League official sponsors.
आपने इतने सारे स्टार्टअप्स को स्पॉट किया है जो आगे जाकर यूनिकॉर्न्स बने हैं। What do you think of our idea?
It's a really shitty idea. क्या उसमें कॉल जॉब्स? Accurate. What? तो क्या करना है? मैं आपके साथ काम करना चाहता हूँ। आपके विजन को रियलिटी बनाना चाहता हूँ। हम जो करने जा रहे हैं वो रिस्की तो है। Sir, but the biggest risk is not taking any risk.
This is Extra Innings. The men in blue have won the DP World Asia Cup 2025, and they've done it in spectacular fashion in a nail-biting final against arch rivals Pakistan, which went down to the wire with Tilak Verma and Rinku Singh out there in the middle till the end. Indian fans of cricket will be celebrating into the wee hours after an entertaining finish to this edition of the DP World Asia Cup 2025. India went unbeaten in the entire competition, and this isn't even the first time they've done so, which tells you how special of a unit this is. But what a great match. We also asked you to send in your fan pictures on Asian Paints, #HarGharBlue. And here are our contest winners showing off your Indian jersey, wearing your blue proudly. Congratulations to Chintan, Anuradha and Dr. Akshay. What a fantastic way to round off this tournament. But it was India's wrecker-in-chief, Kuldeep Yadav, with a 4-for in the final, which made it to our top moment of the day.
Gripping Mode, brought to you by Seat. Cross drive and grip.
Whenever things are not going your way, you toss the ball to Kuldeep Yadav and he gets you results. That's been the mantra through the tournament.
Yes, and where he's improved a lot is temperament. He's got a big heart now. Even if he gets stabbed over, he wants to bounce back and look for wickets. He knows when to go for wickets and when just look to keep it. And the maturity shows in his adjustment of line and length as well. If he's had hold a good over or 4-5 balls, he doesn't mind giving the single last and bowling for that, so that the finish is good. He doesn't go for a 6 or a boundary of the last ball. So that maturity, when it comes into play, it's a very good sign.
What a trajectory this man has had. The last 2 months, we saw India's red ball team in England. He sat out 5 test matches. Everybody asked questions, but to be able to hold your nerve, to come, be patient, come in, perform like that, there's a lot to be said.
It's a bit like intermittent fasting.
Okay.
You take long breaks from Test cricket and international cricket. So when you come back, come back very, very aggressive and ready for the challenge. I mean, he's incredible. This spell was slightly different, where he wasn't in the game straight away. He had a couple of difficult overs, and that's the amazing thing.
Don't worry, we had a middle order. They were clueless. They had no idea what was happening.
Yeah.
It's frustrating for me sitting. I knew. In the morning, I said on the news channel that the only problem I have with the middle order is they can't read the spinner, and they go slog sweep before the ball is even delivered. Planned. Okay, this ball I'm gonna sweep, because I don't know what's happening. And that's why Kuldeep is just a mystery bowler, and every time he's getting wickets. I'm not taking credit away from Kuldeep. I'm just telling Pakistani batters, go play first-class cricket. Okay, you might do well against weaker sides or inexperienced sides, but against big sides like India, bowlers like this, you're not gonna win unless you have a plan, unless you read the ball from the hand. And that's not happening. 3rd game in a row, they were clueless in the middle overs.
But for Kuldeep Yadav, what a performance. One for the ages, definitely. The way this tournament has gone, most wickets. How does he keep himself motivated? There's a big T20 World Cup coming up ahead. From bowler to bowler, what is
confidence, he's bowling well, he's wearing his pace beautifully. And this has happened to any cricketer. When your confidence is there, when you know you can conquer the world. And that's the stage he's in right now as a bowler. Doesn't matter the opposition, doesn't matter the pitch, doesn't matter the conditions. He will come and bowl for you and give you wickets.
And he actually
speak of his bowling.
And he turns the ball big. He's one of the rare T20 spinners, because you have these mystery bowlers who will maybe turn the ball a little bit. So even if it's not timed perfectly, if you get the thick outside edge, it's still going for a 6. This guy turns big. The leg spinner is a proper leg spinner, like Warney used to, and the googly as well. He's getting the bounce, and gone are those days when he used to be slow off the pitch, that you could wait and pull him. So he's just become, he's covered all the week.